What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Black Knight game sealed tournament video. This is game 3, brought to you by these awesome people at Back the Channel over at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. In this one on the left we have myself, on the right we have Tyson, and we're playing on the giant 2-player mat. A little zoomed out here. We'll try to follow along. And I believe that's Dexter, but nothing's happening there since the opponent has no amber to capture. And then we got Nexus and Naughty the Thief hitting the board. So I'm starting off with Untamed here, Full Moon. And a Dust Pixie coming in, getting 2 amber and an extra amber off that Full Moon play. And Marmook making the keys cost +1 for my opponent, getting an amber off him and a Snufflegator. So not a bad Full Moon play there, getting 5 amber. But my opponent is playing Shadows, has Mars, also has Dis. So I'm sure he has ways to slow me down. And I'm playing with Untamed, Brobnar, and Logos. And it looks like I'm moving the location of my amber there. I wasn't sure if it could be seen on camera from where it was, so I figured I'll put it right out in front of my opponent, right out by the camera. So he's just playing that Dis. Oh, okay, so he's yeah, so he gets an amber for playing the card, and then that card forces each undamaged creature to capture an amber. So I'm going to decide to take his amber, put it on something, and he takes 2 of my amber, puts it on his creatures. And he's going to send Dexter back to my hand with a Fear there. And of course, the amber comes off of Dexter back to his amber pool. And another Fear hitting Snufflegator. Really wish he'd do that for my Dust Pixie, but I don't think that's going to happen. And he's going to play Red Hot Armor. It's not going to do anything in this situation, but he does get an amber for playing it. So Logos named, Dexter's back, he's capturing 1. So I just play Interdimensional Graph there just to gain an amber. It would give me the extra amber after he forges a key next turn, but that's not going to happen. I'm just trying to empty cards out of my hand here. Looks like I have a Rocket Boots. And I'm just going to throw on Dexter. Don't know if this is the best target. And my opponent also played a Dominator Bauble. I just noticed there on the bottom row. That's going to allow him to use a friendly creature on a Dis turn. And what did I play there? Looks like a Positron Bolt. Throw some damage around there to destroy his 2 creatures off the board. I get the amber back off of them. And it looks like I'm in check with 7. And my opponent's sitting on 1 amber. So he's going to get an amber. So he's going to reveal some Mars cards. And he reveals 4 there. Looks like John Smith, Mother Gun. And a Zookeeper, I think, is in there. Maybe a Squawker. Pretty good Mars cards, I think. But that allows him to draw 4 more Mars cards. Or, sorry, 4 more cards based on the Mars cards he revealed. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, that's... Caught my opponent there trying to play an artifact as an action and discard it. The Mother Gun there. That's not the first time I've seen a Mother Gun be tried to played that way. And but we correct it there, so now it's an artifact in play. And there's a John Smith. I think it's a Yxili Bolter. He plays Squawker, gains an amber, readies up John Smythe. He's going to reap. Stands up the other guy. And he gets a reap. And reap ability there, throwing 2 damage around. So Dust Pixie gets destroyed and should be purged, I think is what he just said. But I think I just goofed that up. Let's try to find out where that guy is. Read his text box, make sure. Yeah, it is a Yxilo Bolter. Fight, reap. Deal 2 to a creature. If that damage destroys a creature, purge it. So that was a goof up there. That guy should be in my under my faction card there. I messed that one up. And it looks like I throw in a smash here. He whips a stun over on that bolter. And I throw out the big guy that makes them, if they have 7 or more, they lose 2 amber. But that's not going to happen. And a troll. And anger. I'm going to ready and fight with somebody. And it's going to be the troll to fight John Smythe. But John Smythe's elusive. Which I totally forget all the time. Yeah, so I goofed up there. For some reason, I also messed up. Yeah, okay, so I took the damage off. That's good, but I goofed up. I didn't realize elusive. I should have stunned John Smythe and smashed the bolter. So it looks like I just decided to fight the bolter, destroy it with the Reaper. Stun was wasted there off smash. My fault. I'm an idiot. Played that completely wrong. Just by not realizing elusive was there. And it looks like I have a war chest out on the bottom row. And I took 3 damage on the troll there, which it's not the worst since he can reap and then heal 3 damage. And I did get to forge a key there at the start of that turn, if I didn't mention that. And I'm sitting at 2 amber. He throws out an evasion sigil. So this is going to be trouble. This is the one where each time you want to fight both sides, you have to discard the top card of your deck. If it's matching the house, you just exhaust the creature and the fight doesn't happen. And we got another Naughty the Thief into play. And I think it's Umbra at the top there. We got Bumpsy coming in. Amber lost. And we do a Tremor, doing some stun across the board there. And I'm just going to reap with a bunch of my guys there. And go up to 5 amber. So Umbra there, the top Shadows creature has Skirmish, and as the fight action, steal 1 amber. And Naughty the Thief, I just believe he has action, steal 1. But Naughty the Thief, I believe, is elusive. So we got Dis named on the other side. He's going to name Schuler. Schuler's going to steal 1. Because I have 4 or more. So my opponent's now up to 5 amber. I'm sitting at 4. So I'm just trying to figure out who that big disc guy is. He just put in play what he's called. I know he loses 3 amber to play him. His name's Trubaru. 7 damage creature. He's demon traded. Taunt. And when he's destroyed, you gain 5 amber. Which is what I was just talking about there. He can just run him into my troll to kill him when he needs to. And I think he just threw a Flame Wreath on Schuler there, giving him hazard 2. And +2 power. And then he used the Dominator Bauble just to get the stun off of Naughty the Thief there. And now it's over to my turn. So Schuler's up to 7, and I get Hazardous 2 hitting me. So I would lose my troll if I tried to fight him. So I'm going to fight Naughty the Thief. Well, I'll try to, if we remember Evasion Sigil. Yeah, here we go. Evasion Sigil time. Discard the top card of the deck. I believe this is the first time I saw that card. Now I've seen it a few times, obviously. But, yeah, it's Witch of the Eye, so the fight still does happen. And I don't like that I just discarded my Witch of the Eye. So Elusive is burnt there. No damage either way. And, oh, we just remembered the taunt off Troubadour. Yeah, so my opponent reminded me of taunt, so we just figured out how taunt worked there. Yeah, let's see if we can correct this here. Okay, so we roll it back, since I couldn't even attack Naughty the Thief. And we're going to say that was the card discarded, so I should just... whatever. It's kind of messy here. But this was a early seal tournament. Yeah. Well, that's why we're here, to see these mistakes now and learn from them, and we all get better from it. And I'm going to try to math out. Yeah, so the troll... Yeah, they both trade there, so the troll dies, Schuler dies. I think I'm just trying to get War Chest Amber off here. Oh, now I got it. Let's say this one was for that one. Okay. Yeah, so the discard of the Witch of the Eye was for last fight. Now I get rid of a phase shift to fight Umbra. And take 2 damage back on that big guy there. I forget what that guy's name is. That is a Lormir Flame Fist there. That just took 2 damage, killing Umbra. So I'm fighting with Bumpsy, get an Ancient Bear, it's good. And that's John Smythe, that's just a whiff. And I'll try with Smash. But then I get a Brobnar, so Smash just exhausts and doesn't do anything to John Smythe. Just a little frustrating. And sound the horns to get an Amber. And I'm going to discard. Get a Brobnar, it's a Mugwump. The guy that when he destroys a guy, he fully heals. And I believe gets a +1 power token. So I got 2 guys, so I'm going to War Chest for 2 Amber. Almost got 3 off that, but Evasion Sigil for the win there. That was pretty good. So yeah, we made it through it there. Evasion Sigil, making things harder. So my opponent looks like he sent on a bunch of Shadows cards in hand there. So I'm sure he'll reduce me from forging a key here this turn. He just needs to throw me off 2 Amber. So he gets out Nexus again. And we got an action off Naughty the Thief. He seals 1. Should be exhausted there. We got an Umbra coming in, stealing another one. There I am off forging a key. And a Moon Cruiser has got Skirmish and Poison and has Fight. Was it Fight Steal 1? Maybe. Yeah, it is Fight Steal 1. Off Moon Cursor. Moon Cursor. He's Elf and a Thief. 1 damage. Or 1 power, sorry. So my opponent's sitting at 5. Still doesn't forge a key. I'm sitting at 5. Looking to try to get to my 2nd key. So I'm playing Loot the Bodies. Going to be able to get 1 every time an enemy creature is destroyed. Staring at a whole bunch of Elusive. An Evasion Sigil. Let's see if I can get anything going here. So I flip. It's a vigor. Oh, poison's gonna kill both of them. But they trade basically. So the moon cursor's destroyed. So I get one off loot the bodies.
That's at the end of this. Yeah, this is gain one for each enemy that was destroyed. This is like I played at the start of the turn. This one at the end, basically. Sure. Okay, so let's go. Top guy here. So these guys.
So I'm gonna fight the elusive urchin there.
He does not use elusive, right? So it's just nobody hits. I know this. I'm trying to go through it like in order here.
So a mimicry off the top of the deck due to evasion sigil.
He'll take one. Your guy will die.
So I need to discard evasion sigil again. Full moon.
So he's gone.
And the Lorimier Flame Fist kills the urchin. I get a power off loot the body, or an amber off loot the body, sorry. And we get a reap off of the Mugwump. And then 2 from the the war chest, sorry, for destroying creatures during fights. So the ambers are flowing. And looks like I'm sitting on 10. That's a check. And let's see if my opponent can stop me here from forging key number 2. He's going to name Dis. See if that guy had just captured all. So we got a Domineered Bauble used here. Nexus is going to get an Amber from Reaping. And he's going to use my artifact just to get it exhausted there, so I can't use it on my next turn.
You can trigger this later, like if you want, like because right now is when you get the amber.
So I'm just trying to explain the war chest to my opponent since he had trouble with it last round, or last turn. So I'm being too nice here, and I know I'm going to get comments below about being too nice, and also for all the mistakes I made in this game. But, so I tell him not to do the Nexus now. It's not the smart move. Do it after he's done some fighting, if he's going to do any. And he's going to steal with the Thief there, with his action. And at the end of his turn, I'm going to be losing an Amber. And now I can only play 2 cards off of that Imp. And we got Dexter getting smashed there by Troubadour. And an Amber going back off the capture. And the Troubadour is going to take 3 damage. So he's just going to destroy my artifact with a Poltergeist and get an Amber off of it. Oh, Domineer Bauble got messed up there. I just realized he didn't stand that up after I told him not to use Nexus. So he definitely could have used that Domineer Bauble, get another Amber off of a Reap at least. Whoops, another mistake. Sorry, guys. If there's any mistakes I'm missing, though, feel free to leave them in the comments below so we get other people who are watching this in the future, make sure they're doing things right. But yes, I do agree there's lots of mistakes in this one. I know you're thinking it. So I'm now at 2 keys forged. My opponent's sitting on check with 8. And it sounds like I'm going to go with another Bromnar turn. Not sure if it's the right call. And I forgot Dextra. And we forgot to lose an Amber off of that disc creature. Oh, I forget his name.
Okay, let's go with Bromnar again. Let's stun a creature and both of his neighbors.
It is a Shaffles that's forcing me to lose an Amber at the end of each turn. So another Tremor. Slapping some stuns around there. So I'm gonna try to fight with the Mugwump at Shaffles. Gotta discard the top card. It's Dextra, we knew.
So this guy, and then this guy, after he destroys a creature, he fully heals and gets a +1 power counter.
So fully heal, +1 power counter on Mugwump, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, it is Mugwump. So another Logos card discarded off the top there for the Evasion Sigil, so the fight goes through. Killing the Ember Imp. And we get a Reap with the third guy there. And I'm sitting on 3. And my opponent now forges his first key.
Did you pay 7 for the key?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Murmook. +1, making my opponent pay 7 for it.
I know. I didn't know him last game. I didn't read it completely. It was like, oh, okay. I should use him to smash every turn.
I could attack him, but I can't kill him, so I won't do anything.
Yeah, because even if they're attacking him, it's just fighting him. Yeah, if an enemy creature is destroyed, fighting him on
I
either
have to
way.
survive, which is like 7.
Oh man.
Maybe I could. I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah, they would take each other out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he wouldn't be around to trigger the effect. As long as you can get him out of play right away. Once more,
So yeah, I need to get Mugwump up to 8 power so you can smash that Troubadour and still survive, fully healing another +1 power. The only problem is Troubadour is going to get my opponent 5 Amber, so I don't exactly want to fight him. But he is annoying. So we got Mother Gun here for 4 damage to a creature. And he's going to get rid of Murmook. John Smythe going to get rid of the stun. And he's going to play Soft Landing. Next Mars creature artifact coming into play ready. He's going to bring in a Megamouth. I believe lets you, after he reaps or fights, I think, you get to use a ready non-Mars creature. So he's going to reap just to get the stun off Troubadour. So he's got another Soft Landing in hand. Also has a Biometrics backup. So he throws Biometrics backup on Troubadour. So if he dies on my opponent's turn there, he'll get to put him in his archives. But if he dies on my turn, I get to decide where he goes. And it sounds like that's it. I'm going to name Logos. And maybe changing my mind to Untamed here. And back to Logos. All right. So it's going to be Logos. Mother comes into play. Dexter comes in, capturing. So I have multiple of that guy in the deck, I believe. That's no good. Crazy Killing Machine. I got to bring this one up here to look at what that says. It's got a paragraph of text on it. So Crazy Killing Machine states it's a weapon, it's an artifact, obviously. Action, discard the top card of each player's deck. For each of those cards, destroy a creature or artifact of that card's house, if able. If 2 cards are not destroyed as a result of this, destroy Crazy Killing Machine. Interesting.
17 Mars cards in hand. I'm gonna Mother Gun your face.
Got 2.
So another Mother Gun here. We got a Mars turn happening again. She's going to be able to send 2 damage across with Mother Gun.
Kill this guy. Get him one away. Him one away.
Let's kill this guy.
He's going to get rid of Lormir, Flame Fists.
Play this, stun each non-Mars.
So he's going to stun each non-Mars creature. So finally got a taste of my medicine there with a bit of stun.
Make bad allies. I'm always scared to play that card.
So he's going to reveal his hand and purge all non-Mars creatures and get an amber for each one done this way. So he's going to do 3 Shadow creatures. I see an Umbra there, Shadow Self. I'm not sure who else, but
But I mean, Amber's
Discard it, but it's like,
no, but if you can hit 3 Amber, that's not bad.
3 Amber. I think that's good. Is he going to remember to take the Amber, though? That's the question.
10 creatures in your own deck, so.
Did he forget to take the 3 Amber? Oh, no. So he reaped there. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, he caught it. Whew, that was close. So he's going to have to Megamouth Reap. He's going to get the stun off of Troubadour. And we got John Smythe coming in off of a Reap. And he's going to ready the other guy, who's going to allow him to use another creature. Non-Mars creature. And this time he's going to use Troubadour to fight. So he can't.
What does it say?
So Evasion Sigil hits a Fear there, which is the same house. So Troubadour is just going to exhaust with no effect, no fight. Oh, sorry. It's got to be the active house, not matching the fighter. That's what we got thrown off there. My bad. So yeah, the fight does go through. And Dexter is going back to the top of the deck, which sucks. And my opponent's definitely in check now with, I think, 9 Amber, maybe 10.
All right.
And he's going to shuffle up his deck. So I'm definitely stalling out here. My opponent's catching up. And we got to have ourselves a close game here. I just need to try to get some Amber, but my guys are all stunned. So I'm going to go Untamed. Just got to get some cards into my hand at this point. Try to draw and just cycle through my deck.
Action, discard the top card of each player's deck. For each of those cards destroyed, for each of those cards, destroy a creature or artifact of that card's house, if able. If 2 cards are not destroyed as a result of this, destroy this crazy killing machine. Wow. Okay. So I see 2 cards, and then I decide, like, this one destroys that. This is all 3 out, I should be good. But me, I don't have all 3 out, so it's a risk I miss. So it's like, you gotta do it careful, I think. I haven't triggered it yet. It's the first deck I've ever seen with him. So let's go Untamed. I'll play this for an Amber. I'll heal your guy.
So I'm going to go Untamed. Heal 3 off of my opponent's Troubadour there to gain me 1 and get 1 off playing the action. Trying to keep Troubadour from dying. A Bear Fluid in there, a Niffle Ape, Snufflegator. Would have liked one of my 2 full moons at that point, but those are sitting in my deck still.
he's supposed to draw one last card.
Oh, yeah.
I think he forgot his chains there, and he just shuffled 1 back into his deck to make up for it. 1 at random.
Yes. Forge away at 6.
So my opponent forges a second key for 6. Still sitting on 3 or 4 Amber. I'm sitting on 5. I just hope he can't get to 6 here, but looking at his board, it's definitely possible that he can. And the deck I'm playing doesn't have too much in the way of stopping my opponent. Just a little bit of capture, a little bit of loss, but do I have it? I know I have a Dexter in hand, but that's only 1. And the problem is, if he names Dis and uses that Troubadour, he's going to get 5 just off destroying him. And all he has to do is run into, like, my Snufflegator. But he names Mars, which we've seen with that John Smythe out there. You can definitely get some Amber quick.
He's gonna go.
So Megamouth, Reaping. He's going to use Troubadour. And here we go. He's going to do the fight, get all the Amber. And he's going to fight Mother.
Well, let's see actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the active house. It is.
Oh, he remembers Evasion Sigil, gets a soft landing off, which is the active house because he named Mars. And Troubadour just exhausts, and the fight does not happen.
So that doesn't work.
Which is good for me. John Smythe coming in on the Reap. And Megamouth doing another reap. Oh, but he put it on his creature.
Non-Mars creature.
But that's a capture. He should have put it on his. Should have put it on his faction card there. And I guess he's going to use Naughty the Thief there just to get rid of a stun. And he's playing Squawker to ready a Mars creature. So he should get an Amber off playing that. Yeah, there he is. And John Smythe gets readied. He's going to reap with John Smythe.
Allows me to ready a non-AG Mars card.
And Naughty the Thief should be exhausted after getting that stun off him. So hopefully he doesn't do Megamouth here and use him. He's going to ready the Megamouth. He's going to reap with him. And he gets the stun off Nexus. Okay. But yeah, that Amber should not be sitting on Megamouth there. It should be on the faction card. So he's definitely at check. I'm in trouble. I don't think I have a way to stop him here. So he's sitting at 8. I can capture one with Dextra. Crazy Killing Machine could destroy something in play, but nothing is really going to help me out. Get him off of check. I don't think. So I'm going to go Brobnar. Do I have Burn the Stockpile in hand or something? So Bumpsy comes into play. He loses one. And Sound the Horns. I'm looking for my War Drummer here. I get an Amber off playing it. And it's a Troll. Not the War Drummer. Aw. But I think that still wouldn't have been enough. I don't think. But I do get myself to check at least. So it was a close game, but yeah, Tyson takes it. And thanks, Tyson, for playing on camera. Congrats on that one. A lot of sloppy mistakes there, but we'll chalk this one up as a teaching tool. So yeah, more to come from this tournament, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for being here and watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit that little alarm bell button beside the subscribe button to be notified when the next videos go up. And I got lots more tournaments in the hopper, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.